The Attack on Titan update is here in Battle Royale. We also got a few things in creative mode, and I'm going to show you a trick so you can get updates whenever you want. Let's go. Okay, first thing was actually kind of announced last week, but I got to talk about it. Epic's going to enable more from this creator on your creator page. And then I love this right here. This is the first step to getting full creator profile pages live in game. So basically how this is going to work, if you go to your creator portal at create.fortnite.com and you click on projects, this brings up all of your creative islands. You can see here I have a ton of like unpublished maps, but then you can see here that I've got my published ones like the Backrooms Finale or Motorcycle Parkour. And then when I click on one of those, it brings up this page where you can set it as listed or unlisted. And then according to Epic, what this does is players can see all of your listed islands. So eventually you'll have your own profile here where people can follow you and see all of your new stuff, so that when they're on their discovery page, they can see new maps by Mustard Plays. I feel like that's going to be huge to really start curating your discovery page to be what you want to see and not necessarily what Epic wants you to see. That will be awesome. Now let's talk for a bit about the UEFN patch notes. Really, there's not a lot for UEFN. You can see here there's a lot of fixes, bug fixes, that kind of thing. I didn't really expect much in UEFN yet. We're still experiencing all of the like new tools. I'm going to talk to you about how you can get infinite updates in just a second. Right now, this actually came out last update, but for some reason Epic put it in the patch notes for this update. But you can see we got all the brand new barrier styles that were in the Kid Leroy concert and a couple of others. I mean, these are all super nice, especially these cloud ones. I mean, these clouds are so much better than some of the things that we have, like especially this one. I love these clouds for some reason. I don't know what it is. They're just really awesome. This one for some reason I'm not so sure about. I mean, it's got a really nice blue top, but it is so like, I don't know, foggy and white down below, but whatever. I'm glad we finally have these. Those are there if you didn't know about it. Okay, as you can see here, we've got some new VFX in the VFX spawner, which I think is actually cool. I'm not exactly sure where or what these are from, but let's look at all of them here. That was the musical notes. Now this is musical notes that are chrome. I'm assuming these were in the Kid Leroy or maybe some other concert. I don't know. These are musical notes retro. So it's basically all the same, just different like colors to it looks like. These are musical notes glitch. So you can see they're like glitching out in the sky. And then finally, these are like the wooden musical notes. Actually, those are actually kind of cool. I like those. So that's kind of fun. I don't know how useful that is. Okay, we got a couple of things in the galleries that Epic has not talked about. Now, you may remember we got these cliff galleries from chapter 4 a little while ago. They just updated today a new variant of these cliff galleries where it's just a little bit more of that grayish color, which is really nice because I mean, I don't even know how often I see this color on the map. This is the more common color, so that's cool. But then they gave us some actual galleries. You can see these 3 brand new galleries at the top, and these are actually really nice because these are the Slappy Shores galleries that they did not give us when they released it originally. So you can see these have some of the really cool walls and everything that are in the prefabs that we never got. But check out the size of this gallery, guys. This is the walls and roof gallery, and it is truly massive. This is the one I wanted them to release when they came out with the Slappy Shores, but they just didn't do it. So this has all of the colors. These got these nice round pieces. So these are some really great galleries for the 1.L crowd and even for the UEFN crowd, because these particular walls and roofs look really great. The lumen settings set on. And there's also a whole bunch of new props in the prop gallery right here. All the slap juice things, some really great interior. Like you can see, we got couches here and these nice tables and countertops and stuff. And check this out. We actually got some really cool desks with monitors. I mean, so there's some really great stuff in this gallery that we've actually needed in creative for a while. And then this particular prop here is really good because it's got this really cool effect on it. So you can use that really well in your maps if you need that really cool steam look. All right, one cool thing that's new in UEFN, go to your content drawer under environment. You're going to see this traversal sky tube here. So this is the sky tubes from chapter 1. You can see this cool, it's got even the animations of it like spinning around. And then under traversal, you're going to see sky tube 01. And this is actually the like animation of the air here. So this is really cool because you can resize it, where you can attach to your SkyTube prop here so that it looks proper. And I just said prop a whole bunch of times, but this is cool. You can play around and actually make your own slipstreams now. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys how to have endless updates. Basically anything you want. It's going to start in your Epic Game Store right here. You're going to want to come down to the Unreal Engine and go to the marketplace. So here is the marketplace. There's all sorts of things here that you can see. You can pay for stuff if you want. Like, I don't know, if I wanted this fantasy woodland collection, I could click on that and I could buy this if I wanted. You don't have to buy anything, guys, because in this marketplace, you're going to see this free tab right here. And then what's really cool is if you go down to free for the month, click on that, you're going to see some awesome stuff for free that Epic has curated for you. So all you have to do with this is then add it to your cart and then pay for it, but it's free. And then you're going to get all of these assets. So this is some assets I downloaded earlier. And then what you do from here is you say add to project, and then this is going to bring up your Unreal Engine projects. So this is going to require you to download the Unreal Engine. Now this is just for UEFN users, but once you've downloaded the Unreal Engine and you've added your assets to your project, then you're going to want to launch your Unreal Engine. You're going to see this kind of familiar looking screen here. Looks kind of like UEFN, right? If you need to create a new project, you can do that under games. Just do first person or a blank or whatever you want. This is the project I made just so I could import assets. So now my content drawer here, you're going to see Sky Temple and everything that I've imported from the marketplace. So now you can see here, there's all these things. I can bring them into my game here if I want to see it. This feels very similar to UEFN because it's Unreal. You plop in whatever you want, but this doesn't really matter. What you want to do if you want to bring this over to UEFN is in your content drawer, you right click and then you go to asset actions. And then from here, you're going to hit migrate. You're going to have this box here. That's okay. Just hit save selected. And then here, you're going to see this as well. Just hit save as well. You don't need this. Then you'll see this as well. You hit okay. And then you're going to have to find where to send your items. You'll see kind of my pathway here. It's on my documents, Fortnite projects. So I'm back in UEFN here, and this is called updates 2. The pathway I'm going to want for this. So this is for a different project. I don't want that. I'm going to go documents, Fortnite projects. Then I want to find my update 2. Okay, so there's update 2 right there. Go to plugins, update 2, content, and there we are. We're going to select that project, that file right there. And so now when I come to my content drawer over here, you're going to see my temple rune that I just imported. Woo! That's awesome. So I'm going to go back to my Unreal editor, and then I'm going to do the same thing for something else. You know, I don't really like these things. I want to see if I can get something new from the Unreal store. Just because you guys have already seen that in my live stream, let's go to the underwater one. We're going to add it to my staging project. You can see now it's installing. It might take a little bit. Okay, it's downloaded. Now I'm going to upload it to this staging project. Okay, we're back to my staging map here. Let's bring in our shark. Oh, check it out. That's an awesome shark. Okay, so let's import that over into Fortnite, which I already have my pathway figured out for this. We're going to put that in, and then we're going over to UEFN, and look, here's my shark. I can just drop it right into my map, and it works perfectly. All right, let's see what this looks like in the game. I'm going to launch the session and just check it out. And then here we are in the game. You can see here's our beautiful shark. Actually, it looks fantastic. Has no hitbox on it at all, but that's okay. The point is basically you can get anything you want at any time from the Unreal Engine marketplace, and it's fantastic. It's the update that keeps on updating forever.